Next to the shed is a large bay tree, and we've cut it back this year because it was getting sort of unmanageable, and to give us a bit of roof. Next to it we're going to be growing ochre, so we've got ochre growing in a pot. And of course we've learned our lesson about the water shortage, and so we've got 5 barrels attached to the gutter next to the shed, and the idea is to capture all the water from the roof of the shed, direct that into barrels. We're going to link all those barrels together, so as soon as one barrel is filled, it'll run into the next, and so on. After each barrel is full, it'll just run into the next barrel to fill them all up. So that's the next job. We've got the barrels, they're in place. The next job is to connect them, and so we can manage our water. And with this volume of rainwater catchment, we should be able to manage the allotment with ease. Fingers crossed. This is our watering system. So we have a 1,000 litre IBC at the top of the allotment, and we catch rainwater. We pump rainwater into that, and when it's full, we have a hose attached to it. So whenever we want to water the garden, we just come down to here, turn the hose on, put it into a watering can, and we can then go around the garden watering the plants using that system. So we don't have to use town's water from the main, and that's really good. The blue bucket is there really to prevent waste. So as we fill the water cans, then any overflow goes into that bucket, goes into that tub, and we don't waste any water. Okay, so this is the polytunnel, and as usual we've got the grow tubs inside the polytunnel, and this year we're growing tomatoes, quite a variety of tomatoes in here. We've got cucumbers, beef tomatoes, Roma, lots of different types. So hopefully any tomatoes that we have problems with outside from blight or whatever, normally the tomatoes in the polytunnel remains free. So we have enough tomatoes here to do us. Next to the tomato tubs, sweet potatoes. So our sweet potatoes have been planted this morning. You can see there we have quite a few. We have 2 tubs with quite a few slips in the tubs, and again we're keeping our fingers crossed that we're going to get some really good sweet potatoes this year. And then of course next to it is a few more tomatoes, different types of tomatoes. And of course we've got our trial self-watering pots that we grew in last year. It really was a success, and this year we're growing Scotch bonnet peppers, quick fire chili peppers, Mohawk sweet peppers, redskin sweet peppers, more Scotch bonnet, and pop tea sweet peppers. So we have quite a range of sweet peppers growing in the trial trial self-watering buckets in the polytunnel this year. Fingers crossed we're going to get a better harvest than we did last year. The harvest last year really was good, but because of the lack of water, we struggled with watering last year. Even with the self-watering buckets, we couldn't get here as often as we should, and so our plants suffered a little bit. So that's the polytunnel, all planted up, ready to go, and we still have things like sunflowers. We still have quite a few things to go out, so still room for planting, and as soon as these plants start to get a little bit established, we're going to be putting decorative wood chips around them, just to help prevent that drying out of the grow pots. So we'll be putting wood chips as mulch around all of these grow pots.